Books, writing, and the word of mouth used to be the primary methods of transferring intellect and knowledge from others. However, in today's increasingly digital world, the internet has become crucial in the mass spreading of knowledge and ideas. The internet continues to transform every economic, social, and cultural aspect of society. Those who do not have access to the internet are therefore at an extreme disadvantage. According to the World Economic Forum in 2016, more than 4 billion people still do not have access to the internet. This means that more than half of the world's population lacks access to the economic, social, and educational benefits of being connected online. This gap in digital access is known as digital divides. This concept was originally viewed in the singular sense, a simple matter of whether you are connected or not. Realistically, there are multiple digital divides. Multiple factors such as race, geographical location, able-bodiedness, age, and gender influence people's ability to access the internet. Additionally, digital divides go well beyond just being able to connect or not. Even if a user has access to technology and the internet, their experience with this is greatly influenced by their intersectional factors. This results in further digital divides. One of the most obvious digital divides is class status. Exclusion of lower classes from the digital world has been evident from the start of the internet. This is evident in the Californian ideology, which was a belief formed at the early stages of the internet that assumed the new electronic marketplace would somehow solve America's social and economic problems. This idea ignores the fact that only the economically privileged have access to these new information technologies. An example from Barbrook and Cameron states, "The deprived only participate in the information age by providing cheap, non-unionized labor for the unhealthy factories of the Silicon Valley chip manufacturers." These inequalities in digital access create a divide between the information rich and the information poor. Having access to technology and the internet allows for more educational opportunities. Here at UW-Madison, we have the privilege of being surrounded by technology and using the internet as an educational resource. Many schools around the world do not have such digital access, whether they are in third world countries or even in inner city schools within the U.S. Disability is a factor that is often overlooked when it comes to the digital divide. According to Elsesser, nearly 30% of adults in the U.S. live with a type of disability. This translates to roughly 30 million potential users left behind. Elsesser also explains the difficulties and divides created by the infrastructure of the internet. Quote, "Although the web enticed legions of able-bodied users, it created new challenges for users with disabilities in the form of images, multimedia content, and hyperlinks. Many universal designs exist to accommodate certain disabilities, such as the VoiceOver feature on Apple computers.
Email visited link digital divide vertical line 54% loaded numbers facts and trends shaping your world link.
These
About,
designs, however,
link, follow.
often lack ease of access and erase the specific needs of individuals. Race is another intersectional factor that creates a divide between how users experience the internet. One example of this is the prevalence of identity in cyberspace and social media. In early stages of the internet, identities on the web were a form of self-discovery. However, with the presence of social media, we are now in a stage of Avatar 2.0. Offline identities are increasingly harder to hide online, leading to a culture of profiling and therefore stereotyping. Users' offline identities do not simply disappear when they go on the internet or on social media. Online racism is extremely prevalent, and it is clear that racial identities, both online and offline, create a divide in user experiences on the internet. So, why does this all matter? The many different kinds of digital divides reveal that it goes beyond a mere lack of access. It is extremely important to acknowledge the variety of experiences users have on the internet, depending on factors such as race and disability. Looking at those who do lack access to the internet shows the significant inequalities that are perpetuated by digital divides. The internet allows for the possibility of education, the spread of ideas, and allows users to have a voice. Understanding digital divides is crucial in analyzing our own experience with the internet, as well as the experiences of other people around the world.